Good afternoon, everyone. It's Neva Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I thought I would talk about one of my favorite topics, which is love. And I heard such a wonderful lecture recently, which was talking about how when we put positive traits to love, like love is kindness, love is um, beauty, that sort of idea. When we think about those sorts of things, when those things don't exist, the positive things with love, we're left with nothing. And yet, if we look at it a different way, if we look at what love is not, we can actually see what love is. So I found a few beautiful quotes and I thought I'd share these with you. The first one I liked was this one by Vanna Bonta, and it says, "Love is not blind. Love sees what is most true." And this is so interesting, right? So love sees what is most true and love is not blind. So it's not something about, wow, someone fell in love with someone who is not attractive. And we might say, oh, love is blind, right? Or someone who's really not kind. And we'd say, well, love is blind. But love is not about what we see, right? It's not about, it's what is felt, right? It's a feeling. It's not a visual. Yet, a lot of people will fall in love with an image that they have of another person, whether it's a psychological image of this, they're so kind to me, or they're so loving, they're so considerate, they're so generous, they're so whatever it is. This is what a lot of people link with love. And then a lot of times love turns into a transactional thing, but love itself does not need a transaction, right? So it's not because someone does something for us, which a lot of people will say, I love you after someone does something really kind for them. And it's nice, certainly. And I mean, it might bring out a certain aspect of love, but it's not really the depth of love, right? So love exists even when there is no transaction. There does not have to be any transaction for love to exist, right? So there was this other quote which said, this is by Neil Diamond actually, and this one says, when love is unkind, it is not love anymore. And I see this in so many relationships. So, of course, if someone does something that another person does not like in a relationship, a person can become very unkind. And there could be yelling, there could be screaming, there could be throwing things, there could be harsh words spoken. And when there is that unkindness, it's no longer love, right? And we have to think about what is it that love is to really express and appreciate and feel love and share love with each other. This is something that I'd love for everyone to contemplate today or reflect on, because a lot of people have started using the word love very loosely. I love you no matter what, right? And again, oh, wow, that's beautiful actually. If no matter what, you love someone, that is perfect love. But oftentimes it's very conditional. And this is something for us to look at as why the conditions, because love has no conditions, really, right? True, pure love has no conditions. This quotation that I came across was quite good too, because so many times people do link love with something like desire or um, wants. Um, a love could be a visual desire, it could be a sexual desire, it could be a romantic desire that one has dreamed up in their minds about someone. And then it's the projection that the person puts onto a person. But that person has to have all of those things to feel love then. And in any of those aspects, if any of that is changed, so sometimes people are having great sex at the beginning of a relationship and then no sex later. And suddenly, if that relationship was based on sex, it's not based on love, right? Sex is not love. So this quotation is by Narayananda Swami, and it says, love is not lust. The two, love and lust, are poles apart. Love liberates while lust binds. And this is so important, right? Because love is a liberating, freeing experience. It's not dependent on anything else. Lust depends on that connection, that physical, that desire, that lustful intention, right? and satisfaction. And that is not love. And very interesting to remember this. I thought I'd finish finally with this quote by Nhat Hanh, which I'm thinking is Thich Nhat Hanh, but it says Nhat Hanh, so I will quote it as that. And this is again understanding what love is and is not. And this is a beautiful quote for, I hope, all of us to reflect on. I hope that you'll spend 5 minutes after this video to reflect on what love is not and what love is for you and how you express it in your thoughts, in your words, in your actions. And here's the quotation. Without understanding, your love is not true love. You must look deeply in order to see and understand the needs, aspirations, and suffering of the one you love. So important, right? So love is not just seeing like all the fantastic things about your partner and that makes you love them, because that's fantastic. It's about truly seeing those needs, aspirations, and suffering that each human being goes through, really. And certainly if you love someone, you will be sensitive and understand those aspects of them. I hope that you will think about that for 5 minutes after this video, and I hope that you know that I'm sending love out into the universe, and it is unconditional love. I wish you a fabulous day ahead, and I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.